I think it's definitely worth the money. The first thing you get is the cost, and you think, well, that's too expensive. But actually, the amount of time we've saved, and now the amount of growth we've got, it's almost a no-brainer. Well, the business itself was pre-profit. It had been set up on myself about 3 years beforehand, and it was just, I don't have very much ability with marketing and sales. Yeah, I didn't really know how I was going to sort of be able to get the sales and marketing side done, and that was a really big part of how this was going to grow, so I was quite nervous of how I was going to get that to work. I think, yeah, best case scenario would have been we would have got there, but it would have been a lot longer journey, and we'd have made a lot more mistakes and probably spent a lot more money. He's sort of there to sort of help you make sure that you maintain that, and if you go off track, there's some accountability there at times, which is really useful and helpful, because it's easy to go off track and then just make excuses for yourself, but he'll make sure that you come back on track. It makes sure that you actually do stuff, because you can easily say, I will achieve this, that or the other, but without someone there to make sure that you're doing the stuff correctly and pointing out when you're not, you can easily make excuses to yourself and just shrug it off and say, well, it failed because of this or that, nothing to do with me. But Martin kind of brings that back and makes you focus on yourself and say, well, what did I do wrong? And that helps you grow. It's painful, but it is really necessary. It probably took maximum sort of 3 months. I think it was more of a mindset. So once I changed my mindset to sort of what he was talking about, then started to see some things change. And now it's sort of, it's sort of rapidly accelerating it, and we're doing things now that probably wouldn't have thought of doing, and that has moved the business into a different area. And yeah, we've grown probably twice as quick to where I thought we would be, and then forwards we've now put a year plan in place that I thought would take 3 or 4 years. Even though there's things and hurdles that I'm going to face that I might not sort of know all the answers to, I know there's someone to go to who will help us through that. So it's really nice. It's like having someone else on the team who knows all the answers that we just go to and helps us find out. Yeah, I think my wife has certainly noticed a change. In fact, they've asked me for some sort of advice on things that I've covered with Martin, so obviously it must be rubbing off.